So last time when we studied the Sankhya philosophy, we went very slow so that you all can understand each and every concept. So what we did, we took the meaning of Sankhya and what is Sankhya, right? And then we also did what are the, and then we did tapatrayas, what are those three tapas, and then what are the causes of the tapa. Okay, tapa means to burn. And then I said every school has pramana. So similarly, this Sankhya also has got three pramana and yoga follows the same three pramana. Okay. And then we also talked about the definition of Purusha and Prakriti, right? He's Drashta, he's Sakshi, no? He's full of consciousness, right? He's the soul, Purusha is the soul. And Prakriti also we said, no? It is Jada, it is unconscious, it doesn't have any consciousness. Then Anumana, we infer its presence, all that we discuss. And Avyakta, it is unmanifest. You cannot see it, but it is working. It is the cause. Prakriti is the cause of all the creation. That's why we call it as Mula Prakriti. Mula Prakriti. All that we did last time. Okay, then we were finished it with this theory of causation. Now, every school has its own concept of the cause of this universe, how this universe was created. We have 6 darshanas, right? Bharatiya Shadarshana. And each of the darshana has its own way. Like Nyaya and Vaisheshika has one way, Sankhya and Yoga has got one way, and Purva and Uttaramimamsa has got another way of expressing how the world was created. And we also said it is Prakriti, Parinama. Prakriti is the cause, material cause. Okay. Parinama means transformation. So Prakriti is the cause of any transformation which happens in this. Only these 3 things you should remember. And also remember example of clay and a pot. Okay, how it transforms itself. Okay, now let's move on to the next. Now, now this Prakriti, I remember last time I told you Prakriti comes in contact with Purusha due to some unknown reason. How it comes, we do not know. It comes in contact. And what is actually Purusha? Purusha is Drashta. Purusha is Sakshi. Is it a Karta? Is Purusha Karta? No. It is not the doer. It is not a Karta. Then why it is acting like a Karta? Because it is Prakriti has come in contact with the Purusha. Purusha, although he is the Drashta, he thinks that I am the doer. I am acting. I am doing everything. Okay? Actually speaking, Prakriti is only a Drashta. And because of this contact, what is happening? The Chitta, that is the Mahat Buddhi, Chitta of this, thinks that, Chitta thinks that I am doing. It has, actually Prakriti is Jada. It is unconscious. Because due to this contact, Prakriti receives the light of consciousness from the Purusha, and Prakriti is thinking that Mahat Buddhi is thinking that I am only doing everything. It is apparent. It appears to be doing everything, but Prakriti, that Mahat Buddhi does not do anything. Okay. So the first evolute which has come out of Prakriti after coming in contact, because Prakriti itself cannot create. Why? Because it is Jada. And Purusha himself cannot create. Why? He is conscious, but he is not Karta. He is only a Drashta. Tada Drashtu Swarupe Vasthanam. You know, Yoga Sutras you learned, no? Right? So it is a Drashta, it is not a Karta. So only when the contact comes, then the evolution starts. Okay? So the first evolute which comes out of Prakriti is Mahat Buddhi. Mahat Buddhi, it's a universal Buddhi, cosmic Buddhi. So what is the job of the Mahat? The job of the Mahat is to do decision making. Decision making. Now Ahankar. Ahankar is this cosmic ego. And that cosmic ego is of three types: sattvic, tamasic, and rajasic. Now, out of sattvic ahankar, I'll show you that diagram. Out of sattvic ahankar comes the 5 sense organs and 5 motor organs. Okay, and let me show you that diagram. And out of tamasic ahankar, you have this panch mahabhutas and pancha tanmatras. Okay, just I'll show you that so that see now this Purusha has come in contact with Prakriti. Correct? Now, what is Prakriti? It is made up of 3 gunas. That also I told you. Right? Due to some reason, this Prakriti has come in contact with. Purusha was standing alone only. He was always in the liberated state. That is Kaivalya state. This Prakriti came in contact with Purusha, and immediately this has got the light of this Purusha. It has apparently got consciousness and started evolving. Now, what is this Prakriti? This is called Mula Prakriti. Just now we discussed about the definition. It is the cause of this creation of this whole world. Now, from this Prakriti came Buddhi. This is that Mahat Buddhi. The job of this Mahat Buddhi is decision making. Now, due to its close proximity, can you see the close proximity between the Purusha and Prakriti? Yes. Due to its close proximity, Purusha throws the light on Prakriti, that is on this Mahat Buddhi, and immediately the Buddhi starts acting, and this Mahat Buddhi is thinking that I am only doing everything. It does not realize that it is Jada. Huh? Then from this Mahat Buddhi came this Ahankar. Now this Ahankar, that is cosmic Ahankar, is of 3 types. Just now we saw, no? What are the 3 types of Ahankar? Since Prakriti is made of the 3 gunas, the Ahankar is the evolute of Prakriti, and Ahankar is also of 3 types: Sattvic, Rajasic, and Tamasic. Now, what came out of Sattvic Ahankar? That I'll just take you back to that slide so that you will understand. Now, this is that Ahankar, okay? Yeah. See, this is that Ahankar. From this Ahankar only is of 3 types. So now, let us see what it has. Yeah. That out of the Sattvic Ahankar came the 5 Jnanendriya and Karmendriya. Now, what is the Jnanendriya and Karmendriya? We look at this. Again, look at this. Now, where are these Jnanendriyas? Here, ears, skin, eyes. Can you see this? The third? Yes. Just give me a thumbs up if you can see. So, those 3 are all called Jnanendriyas. Those Jnanendriyas have come out of Sattvic Ahankar. And whereas 5 Karmendriyas, look at the last row. Okay? Last row, this mouth, pani means hand, feet, these are all 5 Karmendriyas. So this Jnanendriyas and Karmendriyas have come out of Sattvic Ahankar. Now, what about Tamasic Ahankar? Again, you look back and then you match with the diagram. Now, out of Tamasic Ahankar came the 5 Panch Mahabhutas and 5 Tanmatras. Now, let us see in the chart where are Panch Mahabhutas and where are, remember these words, Panch Mahabhuta and Pancha Tanmatras. Okay. Yes. Now see, where are Panch Mahabhutas? Can you see this Akash? Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jala, Prithvi. These are Pancha Bhutas. And where have these come from? They have come from Tamasic Ahankar. Just remember this diagram, you will remember for everything. Achha, what else has come out of Tamasic Ahankar? Yes, Tanmatras. Now, what are these Tanmatras? Tanmatras are you are aware of this, right? Gyanendriyas, sense organs. Now, these Tanmatras, they are, suppose if these are ears, the power to hear, it is so subtle, no? Can you see that power to hearing, you know, we can all, but that power to hear, can you see? No, it's very subtle. So first came the power and then came the respective Mahabhuta and then came the respective Jnanendriyas and Karmendriyas. So what came first? Out of Tamasic Ahankar, first came the Tanmatras. See, these are the Tanmatras. The first row, can you see? First came the Tanmatras. Okay. After coming, that after the Tanmatras came, Tanmatras are that power to feel, the power to hear, the power to see, that Shakti. Shakti you cannot see, right? Directly with your eyes. You cannot see. You can only feel it, correct? So first came this Tanmatras, that power. After that, its respective Mahabhuta, its respective Jnanendriya, its respective Karmendriya. Have you understood? Have you understood? Okay. Now, from the Tamasic Ahankar, first came the Shabda. Shabda means what? Sound. When the sound came, what is its respective? For the sound to function, it needs space, no? If it is vacuum, how will you hear the sound? You cannot hear the sound, no? Right? Yeah. So you need a space for that, Akasha. So first came the sound. Its respective Mahabhuta is Akasha. And this respective Jnanendriya is ears, Stotra. And this Shabda, its respective Karmendriya is mouth, Vak. Understood? So please remember this table you have to by heart very nicely. It will come in multiple choice. Okay. They'll give you that Tanmatra and they will ask you to identify its Mahabhuta or its Jnanendriya or its Karmendriya. So remember, Shabda, Akash, Srotra and Vak.
Expand is Saraswati, expand is near Miss expand.
It's already expanded, sir.
Here, 100%.
Yeah, it's already 100%.
It is 66%, madam. Yeah. Now it is okay.
Okay, so have you understood? So this you have to learn. Huh? First try to understand. First came the sound. Then after sound, Akash. Akash is its Mahabhuta. Srotra is its Jnanendriya. And Vak, mouth, it is its Karmendriya. Now after Shabda, what came? Sparsha. Sparsha means touch, to feel. So it's, what is its Mahabhuta? Vayu. See, it has come in this order only. Okay. So you have to remember the order. Vayu and its Gyanendriya, skin, because touch, no, feel, so skin. And it's Karmendriya, hands. Okay. This is for sparsha. Now, rupa means form. If there is a form, you can see it, obviously, right? Vision. So, rupa, its Mahabhuta is Agni, and rupa, it's Jnanendriya, eyes, because it's form, no? To see, you need eyes. So, only when this power comes first, these will come into being. And this rupa's Karmendriya. Karmendriya is feet. Now, rasa. Okay, rasa. Rasa means to taste, juicy thing, no? To taste. So, to taste, the first Mahabhuta is Jala, water. So, it's Jnanendriya, Jivha. To taste, you need tongue, no? Then only you can taste. And it's Karmendriya is Upastha. Upasthan means genitals, reproductive organ. That is also a, what you call, that is also one Karmendriya. Okay. Gandha. Gandha means smell. So to smell, what do you need? You need nose. Okay. So what is the Mahabhuta? Prithvi. That mitti. Mitti ka smell aata hai na? Mitti, yeah. So Prithvi. So to smell it, you need nose. And it's Karmendriya. This is Jnanendriya and this is Karmendriya. Karmendriya is Payu. Payu means rectum. Okay. So so now what you have understood, so from, yes. So you have understood these evolutes. See, this I have written it and there it's a diagram. Okay. Now all this together are how many? All this together. Yes, all these together are 25. See, Mula Prakriti is one. This is the second one, Buddhi. Second, Ahankar. Third. Okay. Now here, 5 Tanmatras. 5 Mahabhutas. 5 Jnanendriyas. And 5 Karmendriyas. So, 5, 10, 15, 20. Here there are 20 things. And this is, here there are 3. Okay. So, full together makes 25. Right? This is 20, 21, 22. Prakriti is 23 and Purusha is, 24 and this is 25. Okay. In all, there are 25 categories. That is why it is called, Sankhya or Sankhya, because it is relating to the study of the 25 categories. Now I showed you that there are 25 categories. Okay. Now, this is not the theory. It's only a chart I have shown how the world has evolved. How this creation was evolved. By whom? By Prakriti. Prakriti is the cause of the creation. Achha. Now, what does this Sankhya says? Sankhya is just like science. In science, you might have learned, no? Nothing in this world can be created or destroyed, right? But the energy can be transformed from one form to another, right? You might have learned in science, correct? So like that, Sankhya also is the first science. Sankhya says the same thing. That is why it is not believing in God as the creator. It says that already Purushas are existing. So why do we need a God? Right? So nothing in this world can be created or destroyed. into nothingness. But whatever evolution can see, it is only a transformation of one form to another. Like I told about the clay and the pot, right? First clay was there. Then the pot was already existing in the unmanifest form inside the clay. The potter gave it a form and it became a pot. And now you destroy that pot. You will get back the clay. With the same clay, you make something else. So it is only transforming from clay to pot, pot back to clay, and clay to something else. Any evolution is a transformation from one form to another. Now, when does the evolution occur? I told you in the beginning, Purusha, Prakriti, they are separate, correct? When they are separate, this Prakriti is made up of three gunas. The three gunas are in the balanced state. Okay? When the three gunas are in the balanced state, no evolution will occur. Evolution will not happen. Then when the evolution can happen, due to some unknown reason, this comes in contact with the Purusha, and then the Trigunas, they lose their balance. कभी रजस ज्यादा हो जाता है, कभी ये ज्यादा हो जाता है, sattvic सत्व ज्यादा हो जाता है. Huh? So imbalance happens. So when that imbalance happens, it comes in contact with Purusha, and then the evolution begins. So if Trigunas are in balance, what will happen? So now what we have to do? The Trigunas are in imbalance. They are right now with us, I'm saying. So what we have to do? We want that evolution to stop. So what we should do? Then what is the cause of this creation? Why creation happened first of all? Okay? It is because of avidya. Avidya is the wrong knowledge. And what is Sankhya? Sankhya is the right knowledge. So, avidya is the wrong knowledge. And it is this avidya which is the cause of suffering. It is a cause of bondage. Okay, this avidya. So, how can you remove this avidya? By getting the right knowledge. That's why we are doing Sankhya. Okay, we have to get the right knowledge. And
sorry, Saraswati, 1 minute. This correlates with the Panchakleshas of Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Desha, Abhinivesha.
no, sir.
That
It
avidya.
Yes, yes.
Wrong knowledge here and avidya at Panchaklesha and Patanjali Yoga Sutra.
Yes, yes. That's so. This is
for information.
Yes, yes.
Correlates. Yeah. Carry on.
So this avidya is the cause of bondage and suffering. Okay. Then how can you remove this avidya? Through right knowledge. Okay. So that is what we do in. And there what you used to do in Yoga Sutras? Viveka Khyati. Before doing Ashtanga Yoga, he might have told you, no? Viveka Khyati. Get the discriminatory knowledge, the right knowledge. Okay? When you get the right knowledge, what will happen? Now they are together, no? Purusha and Prakriti are together. Now, the Purusha realizes, no, I am not a Karta. I am only a Drashta. I am a Sakshi. वो realization हो जाता. Immediately, the Prakriti starts acting. Prakriti is thinking, I am here to serve the Purusha. And the Purusha says, I am not a Karta, I am a Sakshi. Then the Prakriti, it is a Prakriti which realizes that my purpose has been served. What was the purpose of Prakriti? Either to give Bhoga or Apavarga to Purusha. Bhoga means enjoyment, Apavarga means liberation. So the moment the Prakriti realizes, the Prakriti walks away. It is not that the Purusha is getting liberated. Purusha was always liberated only. Prakriti has realized. That my purpose is the absorb this purpose. So the Prakriti walks out. When the Prakriti walks out, who remains? Only the Purusha remains. And that state is called Kaivalya state of Purusha. When Purusha stands alone, when Prakriti walks away and Purusha stands alone, that state is called Kaivalya. That is what we need here. Okay? Done? Okay, now we are done with Sankhya. Okay? Last.
And this is also similar to the Niruddha state of Chitrabhumi, because that is the Gunatita state, wherein the person, mind has overcome all the gunas. So there are no guna. Then?
No, beyond that also, Niruddha
Achha,
state is the
that.
last state. But if you go as per the Kaivalya, that is you don't know that there are 4 padas in Yoga Sutras.
Yoga Sutra, yes.
Yes, yes. Samadhi, sadhana, and what is the third
Vibhuti
one?
Vibhuti and Kaivalya.
Kaivalya is the 4th path.
Okay, so it is about Niruddha state you're saying?
Yeah. No, Niruddha is the final state.
Yeah, that is what I said.
Yeah. No, but you cannot get Kaivalya in that. No, vrittis are gone. In that state, the vrittis are gone away.
Okay.
And then that person goes ahead with the samadhi.
Okay. Liberation.
Liberation.
Okay. Okay.
Now what we will do? We will do one more because we have time. We will do Suryanamaskar. Okay, we'll finish it off fast. And then... Okay, can you see this time? Yes. Okay. Okay, so first we'll do Surya Namaskara. Before learning Surya Namaskara, in Surya Namaskara we have mantras and Beeja mantras. So just to differentiate between Sutra and Shloka and mantra, Sutra means it is a small phrase. It is in the form of a code. It is a small, short and sweet phrase, but it contains all the meaning. Like, for example, Yoga Sutra. Sutra means string. If you want to make a garland, you put beads, no? And you make a mala out of it. Or you put flowers and you make a mala out of it. Same way the sutra. It's like a string and all the sutras will be connected one after the other. Okay? So, it will be short and sweet, but it will contain all the meaning. Now, what is a shloka? Shloka means it is sung in the form of a song or a hymn in praise of God. Okay. Then in praise of Lord Ganesha, you can sing, you can say the shloka. In praise of any God, you can just sing, no? And so that is called shloka. When I say Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha, like that I will tell, no? It is a shloka in praise of Lord Ganesha. So it is just the words, rhythmic words arranged together. Whereas mantra, in mantra, what happens? Mantra is also a phrase, but it has a deeper spiritual significance. And what is the definition of mantra? Mananat trayate iti mantraha. What is this mananat trayate iti mantraha? Mananat trayate, that which protects the mind. That is called mantra. That is why it has got spiritual significance. That which protects the mind is called mantra. Okay? Like for example, you have so many mantras like Om Namah Shivaya, like that, no? Om Gam Ganapati Namah, like that. Many mantras. These are all mantras. Okay? See, Om Gam Ganapati Namah. It has a Beeja mantra. Om Namah Shivaya. It is a mantra, but it does not have a Beeja mantra. Okay? So that is the difference. Okay. So now what is a Beeja mantra? Beeja means seed. Okay. Beeja means seed. It is just a short form of a whole mantra. So that seed, Beeja mantra has lot of energy in it. Okay. And this Beeja mantra will be of different vibrations. Like how I said, Om Gang Ganapate Nama, that Gang is a Beeja mantra. And that Gang that related to Ganesha, that particular deity. Okay. Now, and these mantras have immense power. They have power to heal you or to change the way you think for good. And those, that is why we say, when we say Om Gang Ganapate Namaha, we say, no, Lord Ganesha, he's the remover of all obstacles. We say, no, Lord Ganesha. That's why we pray to Ganesha and then start any work, right? Like that we say. So likewise, Goddess Durga, Ma Kali, they have different Beeja mantras. And they bestow upon us different powers. Okay. Now coming to Suryanamaskara. What Beeja mantras are there? Ram, Reem, Ru, Raim, Rao, Raha. Okay, how will you remember this? Ram, Reem, Room, Rao, Raim, Raha. You remember your Barakadis. A, E, E, U, no? A, E, E, U. Like that you remember. So what you do? Leave that and take only A. Ram, A. E, E. So leave that E and take that E. So green. Then U. Leave U and take U. Okay, U. And A, I. So leave that A. Then I. Rhyme. Leave O and Aha. So this is how you should remember. Remember Hra. Hra you should remember. In that you go on adding A, E, O like that. So that way you should remember. Now what is the power of each of these Beeja mantras? See, this is, we are just giving you extra. कोई पूछने वाला नहीं है. Just for extra, for your knowledge purpose we are going. See, Ram has the power to improve the power of digestion. Cream. Cream. When you say no, cream. So that when you do no, it will come from the throat. So it improves the. It is related to your throat and palate in the mouth. No, this palate, stomach, and heart. Okay. Groom. Groom. When you try to say very hard, no, you can try saying this. Groom. Groom. When I say no, the abdomen goes inside. So over there, liver and intestine. So it will help in liver and functioning of the liver and round. Okay. Entire of excretory system. And raha. Okay. Again, that is when I say no, throat and heart. So if anybody has blockage in the heart, no, you can say any blockage in the heart or anything. Okay, because we don't know, no, they may be of different religion. If he's a Hindu, you can say Vitthal. The double t is there, no? Vitthal. Like that if you say. By the way, today is Ashadha Ekadashi. Right? Vitthal. If you say, no, all these blockages in the heart, the Ayurvedic doctor has proved that. Huh? They have just proved, they have done research. So, but people from other fields, you cannot say, no, they feel offended. If you tell them, no, say Vitthal, your blocks will go away like that. They'll feel offended. So you have to say, like that you tell them. Say them. Okay. So, now the 12 names of because you all know the Suryanamaskara. You all have been practicing, you all have been doing. That is not the issue. Here you have to say it with the mantras. Okay. So Om Ram Mitraya Namaha. Now this Beeja mantra I have already told you. Huh? Om Ram Mitraya Namaha. Mitra means friend, right? So sun god is a friend. He's like a friend to all of us. Huh? Om Hreem Ravaye Namaha. Okay. Ravaye, who gives blessings to all of us. He's the shining one. And really in this full galaxy, he's the only shining one, no? And he's a visible God. We can see him with our eyes. Okay. So he's a shining one who bestows blessings upon us. And we can see him. Okay. Om Dhruv Suryaya Namaha. Surya. He's the one who inspires activity. Moment the sun rises, the flowers start blooming, the birds start chirping, and we also get up early when the sun rises. So it is a sign of activity. Okay. Suryaya Namaha. Om Raim Bhanave Namaha. Bhana. Bhanave. Bhanu. Bhanu. It's another name for sun. Okay. So he illumines, he shines, he removes the darkness. In our case, in spirituality, darkness means ignorance. So he's removing our ignorance. In spirituality, it is like. Okay. Om Raum Khagaya Namaha. Khagaya. Khaga means the one who moves like a bird in the sky. Moves fast. He doesn't remain in one place, right? The moment he rises, slowly, he comes right top and then he sets on the other side. So he moves quickly in the sky like a bird. So Khagaya. Om Ra Pushne Namaha. Pushne. Pushne means the one who gives nourishment and strength. Because he rises only, we are able to grow the crops and all, right? So we are nourished with those crops, right? We eat those rice and wheat and we get nourished. So Pushne Nama, he is the one who nourishes everyone in this universe. Then Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. What is Hiranyagarbha? Hiranyagarbha is the golden cosmic self. Now, what is this golden cosmic self? In the Rig Veda, it is given. There is one big golden ball, Hiranyagarbha. Okay, Garbha means it's out of that. After Garbha, only the baby comes out. No? So, like that is Hiranyagarbha. So, Hiranyagarbha is a big, round, what do you call, circle. And it is, so when the evolution was happening, it bursted and all the shining things came out of it. Like that is given in Rig Veda. So what shining things came? All these planets, stars, all these things have come out of that. So Hiranyagarbha. Om Re Marichaye Namaha. Marichi. Maricha is what? He's the Lord of Dawn. The moment he rises, he gives energy to everyone, irrespective of whether that person is good or bad. To everyone, he gives energy. Adityaya Namaha. Why we call him Aditya? Because he's the son of Aditi. Like there were two mothers, no? Diti and Aditi. So Aditi, she gave birth to all Devas and Grahas and Devas. And her sister, she gave birth to Asuras. So Aditi and Diti. So he is the son of Aditi. So Adityaya Namaha. And Savitre Namaha. Now what is Savitra? Who stimulates, who arouses us to do activity, to do our work. He's a stimulator. Okay. Arkaya Namaha. Now what is this Arkaya Namaha? He's the one who's fit to be praised. Okay, he's so great. You can praise him. उनकी हम स्तुति करते हैं, right? Then Bhaskaraya Namaha. Bhaskar, the one who gives enlightenment to everyone. The one who gives enlightenment. So these are the 12 names. Okay. Divya, if you want, you can call. Only 5 minutes are there. You can call.
Okay, I'll call them.
What is it? Abhinav. Huh? So till then, I let him come. Till then, we'll. Okay. Okay. So now quickly I'll go through. Suryanamaskar. 12 steps are there. 12 asanas are there. It has to be done in a. You cannot call it 12 asanas. You can say 12 steps. And which are done in a rhythmic manner. In sync with your breathing. Okay, it should be done in sync with your breathing. And we have to, while doing it, we have to contemplate upon the sun god. नहीं तो क्या होगा? Weight loss करना है? चलो 12 सूर्य नमस्कार करो. Not like that. I mean, you can do in the therapy for that, but when you do it, you should think of sun god, take his blessings, and then do it. Okay. Now, reference hai, yes. In Ramayana, what's happening? When Hanumanji was small, I think in Balakand, you have Yuddhakand, all that different kandas, Sundarkand, like that. Huh? So when Hanumanji was very small, was a baby, what he did, he saw that sun, rising sun, was like I said, no, in Hanuman Chalisa, Dilyo Tahi Madhuru Phala Janu. He thought it was a fruit, sweet fruit. And his mother stopped him, but he wouldn't listen. The naughty child went flying. And also I told he has Ashtasiddhis. Last time, sometime once I had told. So he went flying. And he reached the sun and he took it and almost he swallowed it. Then everybody, all the and the activity stopped. He's the stimulator of all the activity, no? The full world, the activity stopped. Then all Rishi, Munis and all, they got together and they made Hanuman to forget his powers. He was a small baby, no? He didn't know how to handle the powers. So they also told, when you come to the right age, there's some circumstances were there. At that time, you will get back you will remember back your powers. Not that he didn't have, he always had, but he had just forgotten. And that time, what happened? When he comes when he grows up a little big, then he wants to learn Vedas. So he will ask his mother. Mother will say, only sun god is the right person. Only he knows all the Vedas and he gives. So he goes to the sun god again. Sun god is very scared because last time he came to swallow him. No? So he got scared. So what has happened? Then sun god says, no, I cannot stop my activity. Whole world will stop. I don't have time. You go and learn from somebody else. He says, no, I want to learn only from you. My mother said, you know Vedas and I want to learn. So he said, that time I was small. I was a baby. I didn't know anything. But now nothing will happen of that sort. So what he does, he says that you keep moving. I will also move along with you. And you give me all the knowledge. So what he does, he keeps falling wherever the sun moves in the front. From the front, he will be moving. And then he'll go. So the trajectory which was formed after that one full revolution, the trajectory which got formed appeared to be a Surya Namaskar. So sometimes he has to sit. When he goes like this, then he has to stand. So different postures were formed. So that's why. Right? So that is why. So he asked whether what Guru Dakshina you want. He says that, no, I don't want any Guru Dakshina. You just go, that's enough. He says, no, I will give you Guru Dakshina. This is called as a Surya Namaskar. What I gave you now, that is my Guru Dakshina. And I will teach everyone, I will tell everyone to pray to you through this Surya Namaskar. Okay. Now I think it is already 7:45 that sir has come. And these are all simple, hardly 5-10 minutes it will take. So I'll stop share. Yes. Let the recording continue. Abhinav sir?
The host.
1 minute, 1 minute.